Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. Today I have Outback. I got some lobster tail and I got some fresh vegetables. I hope y'all can see that. To drink, I just got some fresh ice cold water. And they even gave me a whole bunch of garlic butter sauce. So I'm gonna say grace and then I'm gonna get into it. Lord, I thank you for this day. I thank you for this meal. I ask that you bless this food, help it to be nourishment for my body. Bless those that don't have. Bless those who prepared the food. In Jesus' name, amen. Man, I'm hungry. And I haven't had lobster tail in a long time. So I'm pretty excited to be eating it. Look at these things though. Don't that look good? You want some? Take a bite. That's delicious. Look at that. It was funny. When I went to pick up my food, the person that came out was like, "Man, that's a lot of lobster tail." And I just kind of laughed. And he was like, "I'm sorry, I just had to ask, why do you have so much lobster?" I said, "I'm a mukbanger. I'm a YouTuber and I do mukbang videos." And he was like, "A YouTuber?" Like, he was just so caught off guard by that. And he was like, "Whoa, I did not expect that. I know what that is though." And he looked Asian, so I'm like, follow me on YouTube. Might have a new honeybee, who knows? A new honeybee subscriber. I got 6 of them. I wanted to get maybe 12 of them, but I thought maybe that might be too much. I wasn't sure. You know, I was thinking, like, holiday season is approaching. So I'm like, how are they about to figure out this travel thing? Because holidays, you know, everybody is flying, you know, out of town to be with friends and family. And right now, I don't know if this is every airline, but some airlines are allowing people to fly, but they are blocking out the middle seat, so that, you know, it's one person by the window and it's another person by the aisle, which is nice because it feels like, you know, y'all not sitting on top of each other. But then, like, you know, just to social distance on the plane. Of course, if it's a group of y'all can fly, you know. Y'all can all sit together if it's y'all all together. But I'm thinking, what in the world is going to happen now that the holidays are coming up and people are going to want to travel? Like, I would imagine travel is about to go up, especially because a lot of places are a lot more lax about restrictions was COVID-19. Like, are they gonna go ahead and open up that middle aisle and let people, you know, sit wherever they want to sit? Or got a little piece of the shell in my mouth. And travel is a lot different now. Well, the last time I flew, like, it was actually really nice. Like, the airport was quiet and it was peaceful. It wasn't a lot going on. It wasn't a lot of noise. Going through customs was a breeze. Like, I enjoyed how it just wasn't packed out, and you know, the process of showing them your ID and going through the machine, you know, for security, it was just a breeze. Like, there's different aspects of the changes that have taken place that I'm like, I could get used to this. Look at this, y'all. Dipping in the garlic butter sauce. That's good. Y'all want some? I'll share. I remember when I was a kid, every year we were at somebody's house for Thanksgiving. Like, it might be my grandma, it might be my mom, it might be my aunt. If we were going to somebody else's house for Thanksgiving, my mom would still make Thanksgiving dinner for our house, so it would be like we ate twice. But like, dinner would be ready like early in the day, so that if we do go to dinner somewhere else, we will have some room in our stomach to eat, you know. And then I got older and I would eat at home, but then, you know, my significant other at the time, I would go to his house and do Thanksgiving with his family. And I like getting some of everything on my plate. I like the yams and the sweet potatoes. Some people don't like the marshmallow on top. I do, with the brown sugar, and it'd be good. What else? I like dressing. I like turkey. Now, turkey, to me, it seems like turkey is hit or miss. Like, you either cook it perfectly and it's juicy, like, you know what I mean, pretty good for it to be turkey meat, like, you know, moist. And sometimes we'll have ham, but I like honey baked ham. Everybody don't make their ham like that though. Some people do like make theirs with the pineapple on it. It's okay, but I'm spoiled to the honey baked ham. I like that glaze on there. What else? Oh, the fried turkey. That's where it's at. That's the best turkey I've had. Where it's juicy, like it's not tender. I mean, it's not dry as turkey can sometimes be. It's like juicy, you know. I love that. That might be the best way to me to eat turkey. It's real good. I'm enjoying this food. I haven't had lobster in a long time. And I'm talking about Thanksgiving food. Oh, speaking of that, I forgot. I'm missing the greens. Y'all like pork and y'all greens? Do y'all do the pork and the greens, or do y'all do the neck bones and the greens? Different people do it differently. I'm just asking. Then what else do we have? Ham, turkey, dressing, greens, sweet potatoes, yams. Oh, some people like cranberry sauce. Even though it's more like a jelly, kind of, with their dressing. And then there's dressing, and then there's stuffing. I think the difference is one is more breaded than the other, or one is made with cornbread or something like that. Yeah, I like all that. And then you got the dessert. You got the apple pie. Some people like cherry pie. I personally don't really like stuff with like a fruit filling in it. I can do apple pie, but I like it when it's more of the pie, if that makes sense. Like more breading. Same thing with peach cobbler. Like, I like peach cobbler, but I like it when I can taste the juice from the peaches, but it's like with the breaded part. That's really what I like about peach cobbler. You got pumpkin pie, you got sweet potato pie. I mean, I like both. I think I might like sweet potato pie more with a scoop of ice cream. And pound cake and lemon pound cake and chocolate cake, and there's all kind of stuff. They pull out all kind of stuff for the holidays. Only thing is, if you hosted the holidays, if you hosted Thanksgiving, man, that cleanup situation, like even if you clean while you cook, it still ends up being a lot going on when it's all over with. Like, woo. Getting little pieces of the shell. Yeah, it's still low key be like a lot of like, cause you know some people, they might not eat all the food out of one pan, So then you got to break out the Tupperware and putting everything in the dishwasher. If you had a dishwasher, because some people didn't. They had to wash all this stuff out by hand. You got to clean the whole kitchen up. Whew. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. That whole process, cooking it, you know, some stuff you can make the night before and just basically reheat it the day of. But the turkey is usually something that's made the day of, and then like you got the oven on all day, so the house be hot, it be smelling really good. Just reminiscing on what it's like on Thanksgiving. Going to Costco and Sam's Club or BJ's or Walmart, loading up on stuff. A lot of people get their fried turkey from Popeyes. Every year they'll have the Cajun fried turkeys. I don't know if they're doing it this year. Maybe, maybe not. But I remember my aunt putting everybody on to the fried Cajun turkey from Popeyes, and it was a hit. Like, man, this turkey is good. Like, what? It was juicy and tender. It wasn't dry. It wasn't flaky. It was perfect every time. And it was already seasoned. All you had to do was stick it in the oven. I'm getting full, y'all. I just have 6 lobster tails and a whole lot of vegetables. It's carrots and broccoli. They gave me a lot of butter. You know, this food is from Outback, so when they serve your food, they serve it with bread, the pumpernickel bread with butter. I haven't even touched that, but I do like it. I like how seafood is like a guilt-free kind of food. Like, you can eat it and not really gain no weight because it's so light. You know what I mean? It's either steamed or you can grill it. Even if you eat fried seafood, like it's seafood. It's lighter than chicken and beef and pork. Or one of those things you can eat often and not really gain no weight. And instead of getting like a loaded baked potato or mashed potatoes with my food, with the lobster, I got the mixed vegetables. One, because I like vegetables, but it's just light. It's like, this is a lot of food, but doing with the vegetables just makes it a lighter option, and I won't have that like that heavy, full, ooh, I need to lay down feeling after I eat. That's how it goes. You eat real good, like eat some stick to your ribs kind of food, like that Thanksgiving food. It puts you under. And you're ready to lay down somewhere. Eyes get happy. And sometimes the food be so good, you be wanting to get seconds. But you can't, Sometimes you can't, or you do and you know you shouldn't have. it happens. You sit back like this. You gotta unbutton, unbuckle, unzip. You so full, you busting out your clothes. And you uncomfortable, like miserable full. That's the word. Speaking of miserable full, oh, I gotta tell y'all a story. So one Thanksgiving, we went with my aunt. My aunt and my uncle. My uncle passed away, rest in peace. We went with them. My uncle was previously in the military. So they did a lot of stuff on base, and we went with them one Thanksgiving to the base, military base, for Thanksgiving. And they had a huge spread of food. It looked amazing. Like every type of food you could think of, it was all there. Seafood, soul food, barbecue, like classic Thanksgiving foods, a humongous like spread. Like the possibilities were endless. They had dessert and everything. Like anything you could think of, they had it in there. It was amazing. So we get in there and we go crazy. Like we getting some of everything. Like everybody loading their plate up. We sit down, we eat, we getting seconds, we get dessert. It was all fun and games, right? What we didn't realize though is that this is we're on a military base. So this food is made for people who are in the military. Which means if they gotta be somewhere, they don't have time to sit down and eat like everybody else does. They gotta get in what they can get in, and they got somewhere to be. So that means that there are additives in the food that causes you to feel full. So that way, if you are in a situation where you have to scarf down whatever you can scarf down really fast, you walk away from it feeling like you ate a big feast, because that's how they prep the food. So we done loaded up our plates with all kind of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Just went to town on that spread that they had. Only for that stuff to start swelling up in our stomachs after the fact. And everybody miserable. Full and miserable. Like crazy full. Like full up here. Like I had to sit like this. Like at an angle. Like, oh, I've never been that full before. It felt like I was going to split in half. Like, we didn't want nothing until the next day. It was crazy. Like, I was like about to cry. I was so full. It hurt so bad. Like, by the time we were walking out to the car, the food, you just feel it just doing this in your stomach. And it was horrible. Like, I get in the car and I'm literally sitting there like, oh, it was sick. It was sick. Like, that could never happen again. We didn't eat on base anymore after that, but that was the first and only time I have ever been that full. And I'm like, this can never happen again. Like, this is a miserable feeling. The food was amazing though, but if I were to ever eat on a military base again, especially for some type of holiday event, because that was for Thanksgiving, so it's like a big old spread, you know what I mean? Like, smorgasbord of food. I have to keep in mind, get very tiny portions of whatever you're going to get, because you're going to walk away from this miserable and hurt. I'm getting full, y'all. I really appreciate the supporters that I have that are always sharing my videos and, you know what I mean, just being super supportive all the time. It's a blessing. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love that y'all are showing. And I got some stuff coming up ahead, some challenges I'm gonna do for y'all to see coming up. So stay tuned for that. Watch out. When you subscribe to this video, make sure you click the bell so that you can get notifications every time I drop a video, and you'll get that notification when those challenge videos that I'm gonna do are coming out. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Thank y'all so much for eating with me. Thank you for the conversation. I appreciate y'all so much. Peace out.